Yeah, I mean, listen, a lot has happened last Saturday, man. You had the Canelo versus Crawford fight, a huge epic fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
had the Murder Mook versus Hitman Holla rap battle. For those who went to rap battles and all of that, of course it was Murder Mook versus Hitman Holla. So I'm gonna touch on a couple of those briefly. Terrence Crawford versus Canelo. You know what I mean? Terrence Crawford was the underdog coming into this. You know what I'm saying? He actually had to move up a couple of weight classes to fight Canelo.
yeah,
Canelo is a big dog. You know what I mean? He is somebody you not want to play with. You know what I mean? A lot of
yeah,
people tried to step in the ring. You got your Jamel Charlo. If I'm saying his name correctly, he
yeah.
tried to step in the ring. He made him look like a cat running around the ring, stuff like that. A lot of people stepped up to the tried to step up to the plate and couldn't get it done. Floyd actually beat Canelo when Canelo was young and Floyd was in his prime. I mean, Floyd was like 30 something.
Yeah.
Actually beat Canelo. But this particular fight right here, it was a lot of buzz going around it. You know what I mean? Terrence Crawford is Terrence Crawford, pound for pound. You know what I mean? He'll box you out for real. And Canelo is not a punk. He'll box you out. The outcome was definitely unexpected. You know what I mean? Terrence Crawford controlled that fight. I'm not saying that Canelo was pussy, but Terrence Crawford controlled that whole fight.
Yeah.
From top to bottom. It was all Terrence Crawford. And to nip it in the bud, Terrence Crawford did win. Shout out to Bud, man. Bud really put on a show. Both of them boys really put on a show. Canelo, he ended up it was reports that Canelo ended up getting $150 million from that fight, and only Bud got $10 million because Bud was the underdog. Bud ended up doing something, a real good thing. You know, he ended up giving Canelo his belts back. Now, I mean, you know, when you box somebody, you take their belts. He ended up giving him his belts back.
Yeah.
Because it was custom towards Canelo.
Yeah.
So he gave him his belts back, and he like, I'm gonna get my own belts.
Yeah.
But shout out to those fellas and stuff like that, man. They really put on a show. Another thing is Murder Mook versus Hitman Holla happened. You know what I mean? It was a lot of hype around that too. You know what I mean? You got the I guess the new era legend versus the Mount Rushmore GOAT, as some people may have it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of chatter going around there, a lot of back and forth. Hitman felt like Murder Mook been taking shots at him. Murder Mook feel like, you know, who is you for real? Like,
I not to cut you off.
Go ahead. Get it off.
I got some questions with that because I'll be honest, I ain't really fully watched the fight yet. I'm gonna get into that. But what I'm gonna do, you know, for this segment, I'm gonna just be the person that asks you questions. You give your opinion.
Okay, go ahead.
So, far as I look, knowing Murder Mook and knowing Hitman Holla, watching a lot of their battles and everything, Murder Mook more of a he's more of a, to me, as a punchline, a setup punchline, you know, as type a guy, like, you know, he'll go more of a when he's spitting, he's basically trying to like hit until on some real shit to make you seem like you ain't that real nigga like he is. Like
Murder Mook?
Yeah. Like, you know, he'll come at you in a character type way. Like, you know, a lot of this shit. Not saying he don't do that gun bar, he don't whatever, but I look at him like a character question. Like, like he gonna let you know about you and shit. So he try to take that direction. That's how I feel. A lot of people might, you know.
Murder Mook is more of a he more of a wordsmith. Like, everything means something. So when he's saying like, yo, I go to the store and I get a snack, it's something in that means it's like a double entendre or a triple.
Yeah.
That's the type of writer Murder Mook is.
I know that, but I'm talking about when you talking like scheming and setup. Like, you know, a lot of stuff, that's what he'll get at, and he come at a lot of his, but I'm not saying all his battles, but I saw a lot of his battles. That's what he do to who he's versing and all that.
Yeah.
You know, not saying a lot of rappers does that, but I look at him, that's his main point. To me, what Hitman Holla, he's more like
he's a performer.
That's what I'm saying. He's more like a performer. He's more of he's set up too. A lot, because a lot of rappers, a lot of the battle rappers set up, but when he set up, it's more of a like a scheme to get people like, oh, like they get him up because how he did it. Like, you know, like that mixing shit. To me, that shit is not really, that remix shit, it's not really a bar in that way. But it's like, it's a whole whistling name that had people like, oh, he brung it back.
Me and my brother was talking about that earlier.
Like,
He's like, yo.